Hey y'all, said I was going to start right now, and then it took me a few minutes because I was got distracted. Deborah Blake, the author from Llewellyn, she's also a fabulous fiction author, is having a celebration of life giveaway. She's doing it. She just lost her two 16-year-old cats very recently, and it hit her pretty hard. I mean, I think it would hit any of us hard, but to have them go so fast after each other, that's just ouch. So go look up Deborah Blake, and I tweeted a link so that y'all can find it. But I'm Arwen. I am the professional joy seeker. I forgot to give y'all my little blah blah. I'm really excited about the upcoming Cartomancer. We've got a new column by Amanda from Salt and Sea Tarot, and it is about decks to watch out for. It's decks, upcoming independent decks, mass published decks. So a lot of some are already out. I will be doing a real unboxing of this deck. It is, I know I'm flipping it around. It is by Jillian C. Wilde. And this, my friends, look, I'll just show y'all. This is the Naked Heart Tarot deck. And look, I have not even opened it. See? Sealed. I know. So I thought I'd do a real unboxing, you know, where y'all get the first reactions and all that. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I've seen some pictures of it. Of course, I saw pictures of it when I pre-ordered it, but I've also seen some other people putting up their thoughts. I haven't really looked at them heavily because I don't want to be influenced. I'll go afterwards. It's a really, really pretty deck from the images I've seen. Last week, we did the Venetian Tarot and Botanical Inspirations, which seemed to be a nice combination. If you missed last week's, there's a link in the down bar, in the drop down, that you can go and look at it. And I'd really love for those of you who may not have seen it, right? Or did see it, go back and rewatch it, and then leave a comment here and tell me how that general overall tribe reading, because this is basically, I set the intention for these readings to be for whomever watches, right? So not for the whole world, but whomever watches. We're going to do an extra too. I'm going to pull a card and see if the Pats or the Eagles are going to win the Super Bowl. I have my favorites. So I am a Saints fan. Who dat? I am part of the Who Dat Nation and unashamed of it. So I'm still mad. They shouldn't have lost that game. But we're going to, so we're going to pull a card to see who's going to win the big game. Who's going to win the big game? If you're interested in that. If you're not, go get a drink. But I'm going to be reading today with the Usi Studios Pagan Otherworlds Tarot. Get up there and get it focused. Yeah, I had talking with my little camera this week, but obviously it hadn't worked. Oh, there it goes. Look at that. Beautiful. And it is raised. If you think that looks raised up, it is, I don't know if we can tell from here, but there is an edging to it. This is a beautiful box. I'm very fond of this because it really reminds me of medieval. It's tapestry work, you know, that sort of stuff. I'm sure they, you know, took a sampling and then kind of expanded it, or I assume they did, or looked at one and made it themselves. This is a really lovely deck. It's still available for $50. I have a couple of copies available. I got some in that big collector's thing that I got, the collector's collection. I still have decks available for sale. I haven't been putting the link down there. I'm still toying with the idea of going out and putting them on eBay. But it's called Arwen's Ginormous Tarot Sale. And if you put in Arwen Ginormous, you will find it. Hopefully that's the only thing you'll find. Oh, well. We're going to look at and I do have the chat pulled up, but I've lost my phone. Oh, there's my phone. Let me get it unlocked. Okay. Fine. Oh, and I can hear myself talking. We're going to look at... Shh. Okay. So, and we got a couple. Pull me an amazing week. Haha. And for Nathan, we pulled the Tower, the Devil, and the Ten of Swords. But this is our Oracle deck. Now, yeah, I am a huge Jody Bergsma fan. My students from back in the day when I was teaching got me this. Beautiful, right? Yeah. Swamp magic, transformed by dreaming. That's what it is. We were the black dragonfly. So that's why that's there. And I plan to give this a space of honor at some point. Yeah, hang on, got to throw some stuff down. So, if you're Girl Scouts or Girl Scout cookie lovers, go find you some Girl Scout cookies. If you, like me, can't eat them anymore, you can donate money to your favorite Girl Scout or your favorite Girl Scout troop, and they will take those cookies and donate them. They will donate them. One little Girl Scout I know, their troops are donating to the old folks homes. Probably a better name for those senior living centers. Sorry. And another one was they were sending them off to our deployed troops. So you don't have to eat them, but you can still support. It is a United Way fundraiser. And yes, I have been a Girl Scout since I was 7 years old. Thank you. I'm 57 in about a month. 50 years of bleeding green. And I don't know if my friend Kay is in here, but she also bleeds green. Madam Z, I will be in Austin April 14th and 15th. I will be reading at the Nature's Treasures Tarot and Oracle Exposition and giving a short talk on tarot and writing. I hope you can join. It'll be a lot of fun. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I'm going to be in Portland in less than a month. I'll be at Newt's, the Northwestern Tarot Symposium. So, and keep your eye peeled on the U.S. Games page. I heard a little bird tell me they might be doing something for the Newt's thing. You know, they do stuff for Reader Studio. U.S. Games donates, right? They donate raffle prizes and door prizes. So they're really into that. And I know that Schiffer and U.S. Games will be vending at Newt's this year because I am vending for U.S. Games. I'll be there with the Cartomancer. So, get the Cartomancer, get the Cartomancer, get the Cartomancer. Did I tell you I was excited about it? I know I diverged. I was talking about Amanda's column where she talks about some of the upcoming decks, and she's only doing it for the spring, right? And then she's going to do another one that takes us through summer. So I'm pretty excited about all that stuff. We've got some good stuff. We've got a new column called Terbro, and that is Tarot Brothers. Chase Two Owls is the head honcho on that. He's the bad hombre, man. And he gathers up guys to talk about tarot from a masculine aspect. So I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Now, everybody's going, when are you ever going to get to the Tarotscopes? Yes, I am. So first, let me figure out what I did with the deck. Oh, right there. Now, this deck is actually 84 cards. It has lunar. Let me see if they're in. Oh, and this. This really isn't. It is mixed up. Okay, I thought it wasn't, but it is. I'm looking for one of the lunar cards so y'all just kind of see what they look like. I think they have an extra major arcana. Okay, I'm just flipping until I get to it. Oh, there's one. Yeah. So, boom. For me, that would be dark moon. I think some people might call it new moon. New moon, to me, has to have a little sliver of color. Should I pull the moons out or should I leave them in? What do y'all think? Oop. Don't look at the 25. Dude, you need to revise your age ideas. But hey, if Ellen DeGeneres can turn 60, I'm happy to be 57. Oh, and if you have not seen it, Google Portia's gift to Ellen 60th birthday. Made me cry. It's an amazing gift, and it's just so loving and sweet. It's a really neat. It's a little snippet off Ellen's show. Oh, good, you'll be there. Yay. Are you reading too? Can I come get a reading? Okay, let's see. Stabby things. In a past life, I must have lived in Whatcom, Washington. Whatcom County. I'd like it. I love the Pacific Northwest. I mean, I'm in love with New Mexico, but the Pacific Northwest, yeah, there's something magical there. I don't think I've ever lived anywhere that I haven't found something magical. I might not have loved the place, but I found magical things. That's part of the seek joy, y'all. You find happiness where you are. Ashley Brilliant said it best. Where's my little Ashley Brilliant? Oh, not over here. Over there. Where she says, where you're planted. It's much better to do that than to whine about where you are, because you know where you are is where you are. If you can't get up and leave the next day, figure out how to make it work, baby. Now, I am shuffling the tarot deck because we're going to pull cards for the Pats and the Eagles. Okay, the first person to call out a team name, that'll be the first card we pull. La 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 la. And Kate is in the background going, really? Football? I see you there, Kate. I've never been to Powell's. Cool. Pat. Gave away my leanings, didn't I? Okay. So here we go for the Pats. Oh, right. Jody Bergman and Joanna. I didn't think about that. Okay, here's the card for the Pats. Okay, it's... Well, I have to say it. This is the card of the sneaky bastard. It is. It's the Seven of Swords. I did not stack the deck. That's the Pats card. Here is the card for... Oh, now look, it's another sword. I just shuffled this deck. Yeah, there's a Cups next. So that's really interesting. So, hey, Luna. So, 7 and 8, right? 7 sneaky bastards. 8 can be the card of being entrapped by your own thoughts and feelings. Sadly, it looks like it's a Pats game again. Go Eagles. Hey, Poland's here. Oh, no, that's not Poland. That's not Kasia. Kiki. Hi, Kiki. I'm so sorry, sweetie. I thought it said Kasia, who's a tarot map. I am so glad y'all are all here. Now, let's get into our weekly reading using the beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Spirit of the Wheel meditation deck. And this deck is really gorgeous. I don't use it nearly enough, but my sources at US Games tell me we might have another Jody Bergsma deck to look for. Now, you know she retired, right, y'all? She has retired from the strenuous schedule. I think she's still painting for herself, and yeah, I think things will still come out, but she stepped back for a bit, and I was so sad, but so happy for her, sad for me, because I really adore her artwork. So let's take a look at what the Oracle card is. This is the Oracle card for the Joy Seeker tribe. I call my patrons the inner Joy Seekers tribe because, you know, they're supporting me financially. I mean, not completely. I don't live off Patreon, but you know, they help me. They help me meet my bills, and help me not have to take a 40-hour job. I can make this my job. This, and the editor, the card manager doesn't pay for itself yet. It's getting there, but it doesn't pay anybody, including me. So it's still a labor of love. And that's fine. I like that. Oh, the artwork this time is by Courtney Alexander. Guys, if you have not seen Dust to Onyx, melanated, I can't say the word, tarot, freaking gorgeous. She sold out of the first edition. Don't know if she's already put it up or not, but she is going to be taking orders for the second edition. You want to get in on it. It's a stunning deck. It's a powerful deck. It's an empowering deck. Yeah, get the deck. So, let's see. Let's see what we got going on here. Hey, guys. Okay. Oh, the cards. What the? Oh. Yeah, I just mix these cards all up and they are every which way. I'm serious. I just folded them in on themselves. Let me give it one more shuffle. Wow. Had coffee yet, Arwen? Yes, as a matter of fact, I have. Now, okay. Budding Trees Moon. Expectation, process, and goals. Budding Trees Moon. Now, I'm not sure, but I think that might be the March new moon. Maybe. I don't know the names of the moons by heart. So, looks like a red-tailed hawk to me, if I have to take a guess. Oh, if you're a bird person, go to www.featheredphotography.com. My very favorite nature photographer ever. His name is Ron Dudley. He's over in Utah, and he teaches, he educates. He's a retired high school biology professor. And he does amazing photography work. But let's talk about this for us. I digress, as usual. Expectations, process, and goals. I don't know about y'all, but expectations sometimes take me down. Like I get my expectations way up, and I get knocked down because I think, like a movie. I think, wow, that movie's going to be awesome. I want to go. A Wrinkle in Time. Can we say mega high expectations? That's one of the teeth I cut my science. One of the books I cut my science fiction reading teeth on. Tesseract and yeah, everything. Are you lost? And Mrs. What's it, Mrs. Who's It's, and Mrs. What's it, Who's It? Is it Witch It? No. Is it How's It? I don't know. But I'm really excited that Oprah is playing one of them. I don't know who the others were. Maybe Cameron Diaz was in it. I don't remember. But it's going to be, please let it be everything I need it to be. Just saw Jumanji, which we went in with low expectations because, I just did. Off the hook funny. Off the hook funny. Jack Black's character is played by a very self-absorbed girl who becomes this, middle-aged fat guy. And he plays her without coming. I don't know if you've ever seen, where men who act as though they're a woman trapped in a man's body, they come across really stereotypically gay and really annoying shit. Jack Black doesn't do that. He didn't do it for me in this movie. He really nailed being a teenage girl having to work with this, whoa, I got one of those too, kind of things. It was a great movie. Just a really, really fun movie. One I'd see again. Have I been digressing again? I think I need to do the affirmation, don't I? Lord. Okay. Mrs. Witch. Thank you. Thank you. So who's it? What's it? Mrs. Witch. Who's Oprah? Is she? What's it? Well, she's probably Mrs. Witch. Anyway. Our affirmation on expectations, process, and goals Today, I let my expectations be met. Today, I let my expectations be met. Today, I let my expectations be met. And so you're basically saying, you're allowing it, right? And don't get down, don't kick yourself if you set your expectations higher or lower. Just stay level. For me, when I set my affirmations and goals, I'm working with myself to train my brain, to rewire it. Oh, write this down. They've discovered that mice, if given 2 hours of complete silence, actually regenerate cells. I think in the hippocampus, which is the directional area of one of the others, and spatial and numbers are also ruled by that, because I'm sure mine's like, sometimes maybe I should be quiet for like 8 hours, because that area really needs generation. Y'all just don't know. I got laughed at in the Dillards yesterday because my husband handed me the bag and said, I got to go here. You want to go to the car? I said, yes. And I turned right and he said, left. And I said, oh, okay, maybe I should just follow you. And the saleswoman cracked up. So the Arwen has no sense of direction. I make no bones about it. If I give you directions to somewhere, baby, check GPS. Serious. And in my family, it's a female thing, actually. It's gendered. The guys tend to have really good senses of directions, and all the women but one in each family group will have bad direction sense. My sister is the one that has good. One of my cousins, I was in the car with her, and I tell the story a lot, and her daughter was in the front seat, and she would say, okay, Mom, turn towards my door. Okay, Mom, turn towards your door. You know where they were going? The house her mother grew up in. Kid you not. So, and I use GPS to get to my sister's house, and I have gotten lost in my own hometown with my mother. So, okay. Oh, she's witch. Okay, thank you. Yes, March is budding trees moon. Okay. Hey. Stop it. Sorry, guys, cat fight. Come on, sweetie. I know. Bentley's a bully, particularly in my office, and he just jumped one of my babies. Manna girl, come here. You okay? Ooh, she's pissed. So, oh wow, this is so much. I know. Madam Z's talking about the movie, and it. My husband almost peed himself during a scene where Jack Black's character has to teach another character girl skills. I'll just leave it at that. I don't want to ruin the movie for you. Now, Joy Secret Tribe, we're going to look at what you get for this week. And the main card is, I love this card. It's just beautiful. It is the Four of Wands, batons, rods, staves, however you want to call it. For me, it is a fire suit. And this is a suit that talks about actions taken to ground yourself, to plant yourself, to make sacred your home and do sacred work for the home. And I use sacred in a really specific sense. I know people are like, well, yeah, sacred is sacred. But to intentionally do this, go somewhere, leave your house, whatever, or if you can't leave your house, leave your bedroom. When you go back, say to yourself, I am entering sacred space. I have created sacred space. I am entering sacred space, and step in. And re-look at where you are. Re-own where you are. Make it sacred. That's what I feel from this card for us this week. Whew. Got a little deep. What is our blessing? Again, I swear I have. Okay. I swear I have shuffled these dang cards. The Three of Wands. And you'll notice in these cards, we don't have a lot of humans. They've taken the humans out in a lot. But look. Three Wands and the ships. Are there three ships? Only two ships. I wanted there to be three. But this is the card of waiting. It's anticipation. It's either things going out or coming in. I really feel like it's us still waiting for things to come, still waiting for energy to arrive. And it's around sacred home, right? It's around sacred home. So this is the energy of us doing the work and understanding that it's layered work. It's not instant work. We're not talking about, this isn't Twitter. I just made my home sacred. Ding. It's about doing a constant ritual of work that creates sacred space. Ritual, the word, repetitive makes ritual. Repetition makes ritual. Repeating makes ritual. When I first started in the craft, okay, I'm going to do a circle. I call quarters. Call God, call goddess. Okay, I'm good. It wasn't ritual yet. Now, when I do circle, it's a ritual. I start with a sacred cleansing. I then move into making my circle. I create it. And it all drops me into this state of mind because it's a ritual. If you've ever gone to like a Catholic church or any church, actually, everything's done the same each Sunday. I mean, they change the hymns, they change what's going on, on the altar, they change the gospel they read, they change the sermon, but the framework is a ritual. You have daily rituals. So think about your daily rituals and figure out which ones take you into the right direction and which ones take you into the less right directions, right? You get up, you have a cup of coffee. It means you want to sit down and watch TV, Arwen. How about you get up, you make your breakfast first. I eat a lot of yogurt and blueberries. Then make your coffee and go into your office to work. There's different things you can change the rituals you have that you don't like. Not easy. You just have to keep doing it. What is going to be our challenge? Oh, him. Sorry. Let me get him up here for y'all. You see the human faces in that cave? And his clawed feet. They're not cloven hooves. They're clawed feet. The devil. And the devil, let me see what's going on here. Oh, it's kind of a club thing, I guess, in his hand. The devil as challenge is perfect for what I was just talking about. Okay, perfect. Because the devil is about power over rather than power within. The devil would rather the energy of the devil, and it's a very Christian concept. And it was based on probably the Horned Lord, but the idea, take away the Christian concept of it and move into a broader concept of something out there that wants to take you off your chosen path and get you to go do something less useful, less productive, less self-care. When you've got the 4 sacred home and the 3, we talked about waiting, but repetitive action to increase the sacred home. The devil is that's going to take you back to your old patterns, back to your old tracks, back to the things that weren't working. Because why? It's easier. If you've ever been Okay, now I actually have been in a wagon. I was on a wagon train in 1976 called Move 'Em Out. You can Google it. It's still out there. It was for Girl Scouts. Oh, look, Girl Scouts come up again. And we went across an old wagon path across North Dakota. There were still ruts in the road. The wheels went into the ruts because it was easier. You know, now in that case, you'll want to be in a rut, right? But consider the devil your rut guider, right? And that's funny if you think about the word rut in other contexts. But that energy is about distracting you, pulling you off track. So your goal is to keep on track, babies. Now, so this was this week's Tarotscopes. We did pull a card to see if the Pats or the Eagles were going to win. Eagles got the 8 of Swords, which can be trapped, not seeing a way out, not thinking their way out. These are both thinking cards. And the Pats, the Patriots, got the 7 of Swords, which is the sneaky bastard card. It's the card of theft and the card of stealing. It could be a 7 to 8 game, and it could be that it's so close that it does seem like the Pats just snatch it out of the Eagles' jaws. So I'm going to watch. I am a football fan. So I'm from Louisiana originally, and it's true for me and how I grew up that sports were a real big deal in my hometown. You know, so that's that. Let's see what people are saying. Oh no, Nathan, I'm so sorry. Bad Bentley, right? He jumped the littlest cat in the house. My poor baby girl. Where are you, Vinegar? I don't see where she went. Oh well. She found a place, probably a place to sit and pout. I'll let her in her daddy's office. He keeps his door closed, so only one cat at a time can go in, and Vinegar gets to go because she's a baby girl. So I am so glad, I'll just say the word so a lot, that y'all came by. I appreciate it. Reminder, if you are doing Denabelle's planner, oh, that's not a good shot of it. Oh, where is it? There. Denabelle's planner. That's my cover on mine. And are not in the Facebook group, friend me on Facebook or find somebody who's in the group, friend them. I mean, if you know them, and ask them to help you get into the group. It's secret, so you have to be invited in. We're a real small group. There's like 66 of us in there. And there's not a lot of posting in there. There's some, and it's very focused on goals and plannings and stuff like that without being obnoxious. So, seek joy, y'all. Pass it on, and please share this video. Bye.